I want to welcome everyone to the final season, the last episode of Survivor. Welcome, welcome. Sean, please, yes. We are here to recognize these remaining 5 swimmers for their absolute outstanding work throughout the last 4 years. So once again, terrific. What was once started as 12 is now 5. And as you can see, that we have we have these gentlemen here that are, I don't know what we have, to be honest with you. We have a collection of just wonderful people here. And they are going to present the case for their particular daughter to be the last survivor on the island. As you can see to my left, we have a tribal council over here of very angry women, and that is my experience has shown that's not a good thing. But be that as it may, we proceed accordingly. The first, I would like to call him tonight's first proxy, if you will, is my friend Bruce. Just kidding. Good job. And he is going to present his lovely daughter Chelsea to be the final survivor. Please, Chelsea, please come. Oh, I didn't bring you your magic wand. Magic wand. Sorry. Yours to hold. Chelsea, you are a survivor. Before you were even born, in San Francisco earthquake of 1989, you were in your mother's stomach and you survived. You were born 6 weeks early and spent 10 days in an incubator. You lived in a mist tent in the Children's Hospital, endured 5 laser surgeries, and made it through. At the age of 5, you flipped off a swing set, broke your arm, and spent the whole summer swimming in a cast. We tried you in gymnastics. Not even a somersault or a cartwheel could you do. We tried you on a bicycle, no way. Throwing the ball, forget it. We put you in a pool and it stuck. You were happy and you swam like a guppy. During your first swim meets, you'd get so nervous you would go behind the bleachers and throw up, and then come out and give us your best race. Now that you're older, you just shake your hands, throw up, and give us your best race. You survived many coaches, teaching and their different techniques, especially your club coach, Lewis, aka Satan, Lord of Darkness. With his 5 a.m. practices, his travel trips across the country, sitting in the pouring rain and lightning, while other teams left, you sat there and finished the meet. Swimming with 102 temperature so you can get your best times. Had your wisdom teeth pulled and still went the next day, swollen in pain, to help your high school CIF win the relay and take first place. You got the nickname The Closer from the newspaper. Then you chose to go off 2,000 miles away to college. The first year was rough, but Maggie helped you through it. You survived the smallest dorm room ever and the attack of the biting ladybugs in your dorm room, along with the swine flu. And I remember the first call with the frozen hair and sliding across an intersection. You've survived 16 years of swimming, and all without any major injuries, thank God. You were part of a 2009 MAC championship team with record-setting relays. You got your name up on the wall at the pool, along with many great swimming people from Miami. You have survived New Zealand, climbing ice glaciers, swinging off a cliff, scaring your parents to death, laughing and having a great time. Next week you will climb Machu Picchu in Peru, calling us with all your new adventures. We want to thank the coaches, the wonderful girls, and the parents who've been here during your college life. So many memories and friendships that you take with you for the rest of your life. You are intelligent, strong, independent, and ready to take on the world and all it has to offer. Your mom and I are very proud of you and your accomplishments. Swim with your heart, have the time of your life. You are a survivor.
Very nice. guy's very nice. He threw the Machu Picchu in to appeal to the judges. Do not let that sway you. I'm telling you right now, do not let that sway you. I bring up the second presenter for the candidacy, and he is fresh off his jungle adventure from Jewel Osco in Chicago. My friend, Mr. Mike Mallon, and his lovely daughter, Kelsey Mallon.
Now, nobody said anything about following Bruce. Wow, absolutely incredible. I'll try to keep this short and sweet because I know the coaches are obviously pressed for time. Certainly, Kelsey, this has been the fact. Certainly, every meet, every race, every minute I've been around you, I've enjoyed it. It's been absolutely wonderful. I've seen you grow and I've seen you develop as a swimmer and certainly most as an individual. And somebody that certainly both your mom as well as I are very, very proud of. It seems like just yesterday, when all of us were at Crooked Lake in northern Michigan, and you went ahead and swam out to the raft, the youngest of all of our kids. At that point, I certainly knew that you had determination. When you started swimming competitively as a 7-year-old with the Park District, I certainly remember Mom fighting with the coaches in regards to advancing you into other classes. I'll never forget one of the first races that you were ever in, when you swam the 25-yard race, and all of Jacqueline's friends, as you know, your oldest sister, kept saying, Jake, your first coach is going to love you. I'll never forget that 8th grade decision that you had to make between cheerleading as well as swimming. And all I can say is thank God there were boys on the swim team. And you certainly made the right decision, as you always do. Little did I know what kind of impact a training trip to Miami was going to make back in 9th grade. Who would have known that certainly a good portion of your life as well as your future would have been decided on that trip. I'll never forget the first time we talked about where you were going to go to college and talked about going to an out-of-state college, and I said, why would you even think about doing that? But certainly when we went to when you made your first national short course cut in the 200 fly in Indy, we drove to Miami afterwards to go ahead and to see the school and to certainly experience what Miami was all about. Then I knew that Miami was your future. That's when you went ahead and you bought your first Lucky Miami shirt, which you will still have to this day. In fact, I'll never forget it during your high school season, when at West Chicago, you almost freaked out because you couldn't find your t-shirt, and I almost had to drive home to find it. But thank God you went ahead and find it. So remember, Kelsey, I think I remember giving you a speech when we were talking about colleges in terms of really where you should go. And I said, you need to pick a school that hopefully you'll be helpful, that will mean a lot to you, and it's not just about swimming. I never thought at that time that you'd go ahead and you'd swim all 4 years, but as usual, you proved me wrong. You've overcome several obstacles as well as disappointments, and you've succeeded in every way, from experiencing mono your freshman year, to traveling with the team, and certainly scoring at max. Kelsey, you're a survivor, but based on your determination and focus, you can accomplish any goal that you set out to accomplish. You're a winner, you're my daughter, and I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. Good luck tonight and tomorrow, and certainly for the rest of your life.
Okay, the next presenter we have for induction into the Survivor Hall of Fame here, or the final season, I should say, is Paul Radke. During practice here, I should say practice, we have practice. We affectionately called him the faucet because I'm banking on this one could be a little misty, is all I'm going to tell you. Please welcome his lovely daughter, Sarah.
There's enough light here. Here, Sarah, after watching my little fish jump into the pool, when I have bittersweet,
my mind, Sarah has had a great career. She's left the presence of many pools, fellow competitors, and teammates. She's a fighter, has always tried to do her best. For many years, it all seems to come. She spent most of her life in the water. Some great results. Total, 16 years in the pool, 5 years with the Swiss team, 4 years at the end. I know in her heart that she's given. I know in her heart that she has given it her all. And would love to finish out her career here at the next pool. But injuries do happen, and we do have to move on. I'm proud that she has stayed on as a coach to help others excel. She now moves on to the next phase of her life, conquer the business world. Jump in, and as always, do your best. Love, Dan. Excellent, well done. I'm sure you share my scary thought of It's very sad. We're going to allow him to have a brief speech to make his case. Please come up, Steve Rohr, and his lovely daughter, B. Rohr.
I have a handicap. Brittany, you have been a true survivor since you started swimming. So let's take a look at that word, survivor. S, swimming, your life's passion. You were still in a diaper when we threw you in the pool for the first time. And you had no fear of the water, as evidenced by telling us, Daddy, I want to go off the diving board. And stupid me thought you meant the 1 meter board. And before we knew it, you were up on the 3 meter board, still in your diaper with chlorinated water dripping, well, we thought it was chlorinated water. Dripping out of your diaper, and you jumped, had no problem with it, but you talked your mom into joining a summer pool, and then you started swimming on that team, and then someone said, you really should be on the club team. And I thought, a couple of suits every year's pair of goggles, how bad can it be? You, underwater breathing, during a long course meet when you were little, doing the breaststroke, that was back when you had knees, you decided to take a breath underwater and quickly discovered that's not the way the stroke works. You had to cross 3 lanes in a long course pool to get out because you couldn't finish the race. R, rehab. You inherited your father's knees and all the problems associated with those, but you survived. The first V, the various types and quantities of antibiotics you've been on over the years for one strange thing or another, but you survived. I, ice bags. Wrapped up in them to the point you looked like the Michelin Man, and you had people you didn't even know coming to you wanting their picture taken with you because you looked so interesting. The second V, vomiting. It's a recurring theme. From food poisoning 24 hours before the high school classic meet, but you survived to get your first national cut in the 200 fly. O, I couldn't really come up with anything for O, so let's just go with this. Orange, you glad I didn't mention Indiana University? R, respect, or lack thereof, from the NCAA, who almost denied your permission to swim because you were 2 credit hours short on your eligibility requirement, thanks to you and your academic advisor not paying a whole lot of attention. But you survived. You were almost ready to hang it up after the IU experience, but you survived it, and you continued to work to become the swimmer and the person that you are. Your mom and I love you very much, and we're very proud of you. Good luck tonight.
He will be appearing in the production of Stregonona here. Our last survivor for induction is a gentleman that needs no further introduction. His name is Mr. Scott Wallace and his lovely daughter, Lauren Wallace. So please come up.
Oh, Dave, it's that time. Well, take a deep breath. I want to take a few minutes to talk about someone. I want to take a few minutes to talk about and to someone who truly is the definition of love and honor at Miami University, and that's Lauren Wallace. Normally I would tell embarrassing stories about psych-up songs by the Baja Men. No Secrets. You guys even know what I'm talking about? No Secrets? And A-Team. Seriously, going down I-75 on our way to Keating Natatorium in Cincinnati, from our hotel, cranking the CD that she got off a cereal box and screaming at the top of our lungs, "Can you move it like this? I can shake it like that." Or, "That's what girls do." Psych-up songs. Then when you were older, it was "Headstrong, I'll take you on. Headstrong, I'll take on anyone." I don't remember who did that one. It's one-hit wonder. And Bon Jovi, "Living on a Prayer." Now you're a country fan, and I've kind of lost track. I'm more a Brad Paisley, upbeat, cooler online, camouflage guy. But you're a Rascal Flat, love song, all that stuff. So I've kind of lost track. When we ate our meals at these meets, no surprise here, Italian BMTs with blue sun chips. In between prelims and finals, in your hotel bed doing word searches. Never slept. Dinners were Outback Steakhouse, bloomin' onion, 4 or 5 loaves of bread, at least 5 or 6 kitty cocktails that you would take the cherry, give me the cherry, then you would take the stem of the cherry and tie a knot with your tongue. Tie a knot in it with your tongue. Boy, did we have fun. We had a great time. There are many words that describe Lauren Wallace, and I want to start out by telling you and reminding you that from a team and teammate aspect, you are one of the most successful athletes we've ever known. In your underclassmen years, it was shut up and swim. That's what you used to say. You never asked for praise or bragged or boasted or talked about yourself. It was always that you wanted to score points for that team. Make the top 8, win the consolation heat. In the last 8 years, you've been on 12 athletic teams, including this one. Of the first 11, you've won 8 championships, 2 runners-up, and 1 third place. There are not many people in this world that have that winning percentage. I will argue to the end that there is no way any of these teams would have achieved what they have achieved without you with them, competing with them, watching them, encouraging them, practicing with them, confiding in them, teaching them, and leading them. These women, young, old, freshmen, upperclassmen, alumni, coaches, all agree with me and know that they would not be where they are without you. Just as important as how these women perform in the pool is how they become young women, and I have watched you lead them in and out of the pool and in life. You are one of the most positive swimmers that has ever come out of this program. I was just told that a few weeks ago, and that makes me just as proud as any time or cut or split or anything. You have been touched by many Miami swimmers before you, and a lot of them are here tonight. I don't want to mention names, but your freshman year at the end of the year banquet, one of your mentors, Maggie French, made the statement at the banquet that Lauren Wallace is one of the most genuine people that I have ever met. I was extremely proud to hear that. And she's absolutely right. Genuine is a word that hits it right on the head. Love, honor, teammate, friend, confidant, genuine, positive, Miami. That's a pretty good start on your life. I want to thank your coaches and your teammates and your friends that helped you make the woman that you are. I'm so proud of you. Woo! Woo! that we've had all that mushy crap. We've got a long way to go in this meet, and we got a lot of races to go. And I don't mean to sound cliche or anything like that, but let's take it one race at a time. And I'll tell you what I told her 100 times going down I-75 on our way to Keating Natatorium in Cincinnati. All you got to do tonight, good luck to all of you, but all you have to do tonight is win your heat. That's it. Just win your heat.
Sadly, you didn't get the memo about there being a co-host here all of a sudden. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. Who's going to win this thing? It really is going to be very, very difficult. I'm glad I don't have to participate. So we're going to defer this very monumental decision to the tribal council over to my left. So, ladies, who is the final survivor? Who is the winner? Get up! We practiced this! Go! $100! They're all winners! We thank you, Dad. Well done. Well done, Skit. Good luck, go Miami. Go on.
I love it.